kind of weird there. They say things about Memphis Bleak and Diddy. Everybody heard about that. Actually, we seen the pictures of Memphis Bleak and Diddy. We seen the pictures of Meek Mill and Diddy. It's the city of brotherly love. So a lot of things go down in Philadelphia. Allegedly, Jay-Z was out and about and gave some money to a homeless person. Come to find out, it was Jaguar Wright. And that's when he decided he needed to get the hell up out of town because he made a lot of enemies in Philadelphia. And she's waging war. They getting ready to shut that concert down. It ain't going to be safe for him out there. They talking about he either buy Beanie Siegel's food truck or do 90 hours of community service in Philadelphia. These regular standard people make it seem like they run the law. They want Jay-Z to check in, like they own houses and real estate and things like that. I'm talking about drug dealers or whatnot, women in the beauty supply store, working at the hair salons, the gas station. They want Jay-Z to pay up if he come into their city because they black, he black, and we black. And he got to pay since he got money. The Joker is back at it, and I ain't talking about Diddy. Jaguar Wright got a bag full of brand new tricks, and allegedly, she's the reason why Jay-Z left Philadelphia claiming that he had the bubble guts. Either he was nervous because of the threat that Jaguar put out there about him, or he know that she knows some things about him that he don't want for y'all to know. But listening to Jaguar Wright's latest interview on this wonderful podcast right here, let me give him a shout out. Real Life Productions, y'all gotta check them out. We gotta get this video to 2 mil as well. Jag went off. And this is enough information to put Jay-Z in the can next to Diddy if these allegations are true. Y'all need to listen at this, man.
That is interesting. He didn't want...
I hope you hate me for real. After the day, I'm about to be so disrespectful to you, Sean Corey Carter. I'm going to make you send them boys after me because I'm sick and tired of playing with your bots and your trolls. What did Kanye say? Don't send them, send them.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You did $1 million in a day. I bet you we can do 2 with this one. You.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Let's go. Now, Jack, he said that he didn't get here by taking advantage of no one.
Hold on.
His words.
He said a lot of things.
Wait a minute. Jag drunk that like that drink was disgusting. What do she got in there? Hold on. Y'all need to see the way she took that drink. She over there dealing with some hard malt liquor. I guarantee that much. Hold on. Get it together, bro. Y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all hit them likes, subscribe. I'm about to be breaking all this down. Because they talking about Jay-Z bad. People don't want him in their town, their city, and they don't want him around their kids. Y'all gotta look at this.
Ooh. Let's go. Now, Jack, he said that he didn't...
She ain't even want to put her mouth on it. She looking like, oh, what the hell is she drinking, y'all? She got that real liquid death that she sipping on. She looking at the stuff like she know what's in there and it ain't right. It might be some lean up in that cup while she talking crazy about Jay-Z. It's way too thick. Don't she live in Houston? She doing too much.
He didn't get here.
She rolled her eyes before she tasted like, oh, God. She over there drinking the devil's juice. Look.
Playing with your bots and your trolls. What did Kanye say? Don't send them, send them. You did $1 million in a day. I bet you we can do 2 with this one. You.
Ooh.
She need a drink after that.
Let's go.
She don't give a damn if she on that juice. Hold on.
Jack,
oh my God.
He said
it's
that...
about to go down. Jag, don't do it. She couldn't even put her mouth in. She looked at it like, She thought about it before it went back. Oh, my God. And it's only a swig in the cup. I don't know how long she been sipping on it, but I think she fixed it just like that. She only put a little bit of whatever that is in there. It was never a tall glass. Because if it was, it had some red stains on it. Look.
He didn't...
God, why she do this to herself?
Didn't get here by taking advantage of...
She took that shit like a G.
Now, Jack, he said that he didn't get here by taking advantage.
She said, she put that grip behind it, man. She need to move to the Wild Wild West. You wake up in the morning, she's sleeping in your bed waiting for you to get the fuck out. You don't even know how she got in your house. If I was Jay-Z, I would have got the hell out of town too. You got a whole Jaguar on your ass. That's worse than dealing with a cougar that got kids your age. You better get out of town, man. This woman not to be played with. She ain't got nothing to lose. What he gonna do when his son Ramir walk on stage while he on stage and pull a microphone out his jacket talking about, can I get an encore? Do you want more? Philadelphia will go crazy. What he look like telling security to get his alleged son off the stage and he won't even take a paternity test? They'll tear that arena up if he ever did something like that. He playing a dangerous game. Philly is not the place he want to be, especially with Jaguar on your neck.
Of no one. His words.
He said a lot of things, didn't he?
His words. He said he took advantage of no one to get to that position.
Know what's funny? I did a poll on my channel. We should read. I did this poll specifically and being honest about my age. That's okay. I'll struggle.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with getting older and being honest about my age. Can your wife say the same? I don't think so.
Why she picking on Beyonce? We know she got a weight problem or whatever the case is. She look like a Teletubby in some of them pictures. She got 4 kids. What y'all want her to do? Beyonce like to get her eat on and things. I still think she look good, but it's a shame how Mama Tina messed up her gumbo. Thinking about how Beyonce and them don't be taking care of home. She should have known it was bad when they gave her father the boot. When he was banging one of them chicks that was supposed to be in Destiny's Child, Beyonce waiting for the girl to show up to rehearsal, and her father talking about, oh, I got other plans for her. And she thinking, I know he ain't talking about making her his baby mama or nothing like that. Not behind mama back, come to find out her father was living wrong and they all gave him the boot, especially Solange. They said they had to hold her back from beating her own daddy ass. I don't know the truth. People make up stuff all the time. I'm just letting y'all know what I heard. But if you could do your daddy like that, who's to say you can't do your mama like that? Gumbo all fucked up, thinking about them kids. Ain't no love in the stew. People complaining. Somebody said they had a rat tail in the gumbo. Now Jaguar Wright talking about her back. She done threw Beyonce into the fire. How the Beehive feel about that? She ain't gonna stay young forever. And she tired. And she's sick and tired. I can't wait for Beyonce to get to that age where she ready to speak her mind and tell it how she want to tell it. Your ears might start bleeding. Because the way she really feel, she let that Sasha Fierce out and really tell her story without the cowboy nonsense. Man, Oprah Winfrey gonna take her last breath recording a Beyonce documentary if it ever gets to that point. But that's Negro here, no doubt. Listen to that Jag.
Yeah, that catching strays too. All of y'all.
Damn.
Go get your mama so she can stop trying to take out half of Houston like you did with your vagina.
Hold on, wait a minute now.
Oh yeah, I'm about to be disrespectful as I meant that.
Oh no.
The words of their kids is allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah, alleged. All of this is alleged. Even this phone, this post is alleged. Okay, so this is the post. It's on my community wall for the Jaguar Wright Effect, our channel. We're at 100.
Yo, y'all check out the Jaguar Wright Effect because they doing big things with her channel.
So this is what I wrote. In this new interview, Sean Carter suggests he's never taken advantage of anyone or any opportunity in his career. I laughed because I could think of at least two undeniably, off the top examples. Number one, we have two options. Destiny swapping with his real OG, not that Hispanic guy involved with all of that cartel stuff who got that pardon, him and his wife from Trump back in 2021, not the OG guy. Your real OG, D. Herman A. D. Haven Irby, whose headache here on you.
God damn, she all drunk and shit. I know what she's trying to say and everything, but I'm gonna have to intervene a little bit because Jag, y'all seen her sipping on that juice, and it wasn't no Henny. So let me elaborate real quick. Y'all make sure y'all get them likes up too. She trying to say that Jay-Z did some destiny swapping with D Haven, who was the real D-boy, who was really out there moving them packs or whatever. His admiration for that man led into an obsession, and an obsession turned into something more sinister. And Jay-Z been doing that ever since. And there's people out there like that. You call it an energy vampire or whatever. They accused him of doing the same thing with young Chris from the Young Guns. Look at this. Oh, goddamn, I'm over here. I'm knocked over the Henny. Yo, Reg, pick that up for me, man. I do apologize. But yeah, they said he did the same thing with young Chris of the Young Guns. When they came to Rockefeller, his fitted got a whole lot lower. He even started looking like young Chris. Had the same hairline and everything. Like, damn, I think Hov is jacking my swag. He made $1 billion off of young Chris. Just by him being there, some young kid he took an interest in. He figured, hell, if I could shave off 20 years, I'd be like that little nigga right there. And in his mind, that's what he did. And the crazy part about it is people noticed what was going on with that whole situation. They was like, it's either Jay-Z rapping like young Chris or young Chris rapping like Jay-Z. But then you figure, before young Chris came around, Jay-Z was rapping like the Foosh niggas or whatever the case is. Now I'm pretty sure they was doing some nut riding for the fact that they was on Rockefeller, the hottest rapper in the game. I'm sure they came in there with an interest to try to be his mini-me's or whatever, but he turned into their damn mini-me's in the process. So Jag is trying to say he did the same thing with his OG back in the day.
Or vicious or the viciously predatory deals he signed state property to, which they signed intoxicated with no lawyers to represent their best interests in the room. Which one do you think we should go?
Hold on, wait a minute. You mean to tell me he got Beanie Siegel pissy drunk before he signed his contract? They kept on slamming them beers back. He was intoxicated, inebriated. They promised him the world while he was under the influence. Like, they told him about, did they put a girl in his lap? When he felt her butt, it was over, man. Give a damn about no lawyers. A bag and some ass. Now look, he probably had too much fun in them Rockefeller days. If he would have known what he would have known now, he wouldn't have been young and dumbing like that. And it's the truth of the matter. Shout out to Beanie Siegel. Beanie was the name that Siegel was the name that they gave me. So he was trying to live up to that persona. They wanted him to be Biggie. They wanted him to be Tupac, Snoop Dogg. They wanted him to be the most ignorant rapper the world has ever seen. They wanted him to be more ignorant than Ice Cube when he came out. That was the plan. So regardless of who he is personally, I'm pretty sure he's a spiritual brother, a very wise brother at that. Remind me of Black Thought or somebody. I'm pretty sure he could pull off some bars, some conscious bars, if that's what he wanted to do for Allah. But they painted him as the worst menace to society. And I don't know if he could handle all of that pressure. He figured the more drugs he take, the more he talk, the more convincing the persona would be. I ain't saying he ain't no bully, and I ain't saying he ain't no gangster for real. But how you gonna get down and lay down in a food truck without getting dirty? But and I'm proud of him for having the food truck. I wish I could go down there and get me a plate. Everybody else went, look.
Yo, look. Look at my sous chef for the day. Look at my sous chef for the day.
I'm here. Hello. Chef Kids for the day.
Yeah.
Let me get some gloves. Pull up and grab.
Yeah.
Kish looking like he can't believe what he experiencing, man. He looked like he couldn't believe his eyes. He was stuck. He had to take in the moment like, wow, I'm in a fucking food truck with my rival, the dude that was on Rockefeller back in the day, that they were sending that shots at my way with this guy. He couldn't even squeeze on the food. And ain't nothing wrong with this. I'm just saying. Home of the bully burger.
Sous chef for the day. Look at my sous chef for the day.
I'm here. Hello. Chef Kids for the day.
Yeah. Yo, look. Look at my sous chef for the day. Look at my sous chef for the day.
Now, why he sound like that, y'all? That got me wondering about this Dame Dash character. We gonna get back to Jag. She got a lot of exposing to do, but for the sake of her conversation, I got some questions I need answered ASAP. Because Dame was the one finding these guys. The Lee Daniels of the world, the Kevin Harts of the world, the Kanye Wesses of the world. Dame Dash was the ones recruiting these type of guys. So we don't know how funny can get. Hell, he recruited Bubble Lip Sean, they used to call him in the hood. That was Jay-Z's name. And amongst criminals and gangsters and dudes that been in and out of jail, and they calling this man Bubble Lip Sean, then that sounds like something they would call a female or whatever the case. Beyond disrespectful. And Memphis Bleek is Jay-Z's little man. So how gangster do gangster really get? Look at this, man. It's a lot. And he always talking about pause this, pause that, pause. Can't say nothing without saying pause. That ain't been a joke since the damn mid-90s. And he's still on it. So what type of innuendos? You got Cam with all the pink on. Joel's Santana. Again, Jim Jones with the pigtails and the dude named Freaky Zeke. All under Dame's umbrella. And Beanie Siegel had a perm, looking like Wishbone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. He showed up to court with pink ties and stuff. What was the relationship really like? There is a such thing as a booty goon. And I'm not saying that's what Dame Dash is. But all of this is very sketchy. Now listen to his voice.
Yo, look. Look at my sous chef for the day. Look at my sous chef for the day.
I'm here. Hello. Chef Kids for the day.
Kiss did not want to go in that kitchen with that man. He had to take a deep breath. He had to have his homie hold him down. He looked nervous. He acted like he was walking into a jail cell with Beanie Siegel. Look at my roommate for the day. Look at my cellmate for today.
For the day. Look at my sous chef for the day. Look at my sous chef for the day.
I'm here. Hello. Chef Kids for the day.
Yeah.
Let me get some gloves.
Oh, man, we gonna get back to that because that's beyond crazy. Jag, look what you done started. Got the internet having all different types of conversations. Listen at this.
What? Getting a bunch of aspiring, hungry artists, drunk and high, with a bunch of whores in the room, twerking all over them with a DJ, and then sending in a bunch of Jewish suits to tell them to go on ahead and sign contracts that they knew was going to f up their careers.
Hold on, wait a minute, Jack. So you mean to tell me they got it popping in one room, had state property with the strippers, they popping bottles, burning down L's, music blasting, Jay-Z dancing, Dame Dash got the bottle dancing. And then some Jewish dude walked in the back room in a line. They came in the room and the profile went to the back room. And Jay-Z went in there with them. Next thing you know, they started calling in the state property members one by one to sign their contract. That's how it went. They lubed them up for the bang. They got them right. Shorty licking all in your ear. You feeling all tingly. Beanie Siegel, he over there with some fine-ass chick looking like Paris Hilton, somebody that wasn't even looking his direction before he got on. Next thing you know, he go back to the back room and sign his contract and come out dead, according to Jaguar Wright.
Where there was specific language in it that stated that they got all free studio time they wanted, but any hit record that they had that they planned on using on their albums, Jay-Z got first dibs on, which is why he had the run that he had, because he stripped all of his artists from their #1 records.
Oh, hell no. They was in, wait a minute. They was in there doing slave labor for Jay-Z? Oh man, that's beyond. Not only did he rip off Young Chris, he was ripping off Beanie Siegel too. They recruited talent from Philadelphia. And that's why he doing that tour there. To end the circle or the cycle of the ritual he had going on with these dudes. Damn. He took advantage. That's like people going to Atlanta and taking advantage of the city and not paying no homage, talking bad about the natives. In Atlanta prospering, talking big about the city. When they could take their ass back home. But they can't do that because they ain't got that same juice. They ain't got that same swag at home. They want to take advantage of somebody else's situation because their situation fucked up. Like immigration or whatever the case. So Jay-Z did that with the whole entire state of Pennsylvania when he recruited talent from Philly, knowing that they wasn't going to get the credit that they deserve because no Philadelphia artists really do. People eat them cheesesteaks, but they ain't paying homage to Philly when they eating a damn cheesesteak or whatever. And why should they? I mean, food is food. The same way music is music. It's the closest town to get over on. Jay-Z been rapping about going to different cities and locking down towns for a long time. So they had their eyes set on Philly. They got there and locked it down. Had them dudes in the studio, all the studio time you want. But if it's a bar that's too hot, that bar goes to Jay. They probably had one of them engineers in there listening and recruiting back. Did them niggas say some fire in there? Yeah, one of them spit a verse that was so cold, you gots to have it. Bring you in the room, hit you with a bag of hot Cheetos or whatever, sit back, let you go on the yacht, and then they break it to you. Hey, this song right here, I'm using this for my album. You all right with that? Yeah, whatever for the team, Hove. Next thing you know, he come out with a double album. Nothing but Young Guns, Beanie Siegel, Petey Crack hits with his voice on it. And they got to sit back and wait for their turn to put out that booty music that they was making that was disposable just to make him look good. What an elaborate plan. And they executed it perfectly. According to Jaguar Wright, this is what I'm picking up from her conversation. Listen.
Been bean stacks. These would have been Emilio stacks. These would have been Petey stacks. These would have been Oskino stacks. These would have been Chris and Neat stacks. Not yours, bitch.
Damn.
Are you kidding me? And that's why you hired that child, because he wasn't even alive when this was going on.
Wow. Wow. And you know what?
So I don't know, guys. Which
You know
one
what?
do
Hold on,
think?
pause that. Yo, I knew it. I was thinking the same thing, Jag. You took it right out my head, man. Hold on. I need to see him with the dude. Where he at? Let me get this together, y'all. I want to see the young man that was interviewing Jay-Z. They scrubbing him from the internet. You can't find him nowhere. He know he was wrong. It was some kid that don't know nothing about nothing, was born yesterday, talking to an old ass Jay-Z. He ain't get nobody notable, nobody credible, nobody to hit him with no hard questions, no Charlemagne the God. He ain't go to the Breakfast Club. He ain't go to Big Boys Radio. He ain't do nothing traditional. He hired some dude nobody ever seen in their life. If that wasn't no OG move. At least introduce the kid before he get to talking or whatever. But that's Negro here, no there. Okay, listen at this, y'all.
We can go with for option. Would have been first dibs on, which is why he had the run that he had, because he stripped all of his artists from their #1 records. These would have been Bean stats. These would have been Emilio stats. These would have been Petey stats. These would have been Oskino stats. These would have been Chris and Neat stats.
Yeah.
Not yours, bitch. Are you kidding me?
Uh-oh.
And that's why you hired that child, because he wasn't even alive when this was going on.
He wasn't. Damn.
So I don't know, guys. Which one do you think we can go with for option one?
D Haven,
Destiny swapping, or figuratively graping state property.
it's same property, of course.
Okay, then we'll go with that for the taking advantage. And then the number 2, signing Rihanna, who was a minor. A minor. You like that song, right? You. Alone, with no guardian or lawyer. Once again, another artist.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. He had Rihanna in there alone with no lawyer. They left her vulnerable like that. I couldn't imagine her Barbados parents in the office with Jay-Z trying to talk over the contract. Jay-Z probably would have came out the office with some coconuts or something, looking confused as fuck. Like, no. As soon as he take out the money, yeah. Next thing you know, Destiny's Child had another hit on the radio. He had to ditch her parents, got her in there by herself, no lawyer, no nothing. She said she was in there for hours. And she was a giggly teenager at the time. And she still got that same devilish smirk. Like, you want me to do what? For what? No problem. She came home with the bag. Yeah, Rihanna, yeah. They probably had a festival when she came back from her meeting with Jay-Z. Like, you did good. They probably gave her a pep talk before she went in the office with Jay-Z. My mom doing bad. We ain't got no more chickens. We down to the last goat. The seasons is changing. The plantains are gone. We ain't got no food for the winter. You have to make it happen for your family. They probably prayed over her and everything. She came into Jay-Z's office with her eyes rolled in the back of her head. Allegedly. I don't know all the details, but I would imagine you a young child from a struggling Barbados. You get off the boat. My destiny is in Medica. And she made it out of that office with a multi-million-dollar contract. Ain't no telling. And Jay-Z was a sneaky dog doing records with R. Kelly at the time. If he was doing records with R. Kelly, that mean that R. Kelly was his man's. Was R. Kelly in the office with Jay-Z when he signed Rihanna? That's what I want to know. Like, oh yeah, can you sing it like this, mama? I can sing it like that, papa. Like, oh, she the one, Jay. She is the one. Kelly he probably needed his expertise as far as the R&B thing go. R. Kelly could have been in them Def Jam offices A&R'ing for Jay-Z. Like, I need you to sing for me, but first I'm gonna have to put my man's on speaker because he know a thing or two about music. Have you perform for R. Kelly or whatever the case is. This is sick. Jaguar Wright playing the dangerous game, man, because if this stuff don't check out, that means she a liar. And they could take legal action against everything that she's talking about right now.
When this was going on, So I don't know, guys, which one do you think we can go with for option one?
D-Haven?
Destiny swapping or, figuratively graping state property?
It's state property, of course.
Okay, then we'll go with that for the taking advantage. And then the number two, signing Rihanna, who was a minor. A minor.
Oh no.
You like that song, right?
No.
You.
Oh.
Alone with no guardian or lawyer. Once again, another artist
Little
signing
girl.
with no lawyer.
A little girl.
And no parent, nobody there.
Nope.
A present to represent her best interests in a 6-album deal where she was told by a grown adult man that she could either go out the window or out the door.
He intimidated her. He intimidated her, man. He shouldn't have did Rihanna like that. She looking at the window like, oh, yeah, I don't want to go out the window for sure, so I guess I can sign your contract for Pond the River instead of being in a river of blood. A good choice, baby. That ain't right. You can't be intimidating children in the record contracts.
Man, Dad.
It's sad when a person can simply lie to the world.
She act like she reading scriptures. Let Jay-Z breathe, Jag. She on his neck too hard. It's one thing to have a problem with a cougar when she twice your age, but dealing with a jaguar that's interested in fruit salads and steaks on your behalf, that's when shit gets sketchy, man. They're saying that Jay-Z got the hell up out of Philadelphia. He left as soon as he came across Jag. You know, when you rich, you want to donate, give to people on the street. You see somebody walking, hey, here go $100, take $200. Go into the store, pay for somebody's groceries. Celebrities do stuff like that. They'll catch you at the ice cream stand waiting for your ice cream. I'll take two. I'll take that one for me and I'll take this one for him. They do stuff like that. So the word is, since he was in the city of brotherly love, he wanted to spread a little brotherly love, giving people $100 bills and things, building camaraderie for the concert or whatnot. Excuse my retardation. And allegedly came across somebody thinking it was an ordinary person in Philadelphia. Come to find out when they took the bonnet off, it was Jaguar Wright. That's enough to scare somebody half to death. Make you get on the airplane and never come back. Even if they do the concert in Brooklyn. Brooklyn ain't got love for him like Philadelphia do because they wasn't there to witness his whole story.
With no conscience and escape accountability systematically. This poll is simple. Drop a name or even a business deal you believe Jay-Z took predatory advantage of to date. At GQ Videos. You should do better research before publishing easily debunked lies.
Hold on, they put that in the magazine. They was encouraging people to send in something. That's like I was looking for pictures of Jay-Z kissing Beyonce. I ain't seen it yet. Not in an intimate way. I seen them kiss on the cheek. And they recently, a lot of this shit, Photoshop, man. It ain't even real pictures of them kissing. It's a photo op. He look uncomfortable and she look uncomfortable. The chemistry, she looked like she laughing about it, like he. They don't even know how to be intimate with each other. You see the way Blue Ivy's eyes cut the other way? Like if this was real, I wouldn't have a surrogate, allegedly. He couldn't even grip the booty. Look how he put his hand on her. He's scared to grip the booty and everything. The same look every time. Like, yeah, whatever. They making him do it. This worse than Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. They're a couple for the photo op, for the fandom of it all. Like, are you a Jay-Z fan? Yeah. Are you a Beyonce fan? Sure. Well, buy this ticket, bitch, and come to the concert. They in love, dangerously in love, drunk in love, they madly in love, buy the damn ticket. And people been doing it ever since. Oh my God. The wedding was all fuzzy. It looked like they got married at the Players' Ball. You may now kiss the bitch. But that's Negro here nor there. All of this stuff, look, why they do his lips like that? And chap on top of chap on top of chap. You gotta melt the lip gloss just to rub it on his lips with it looking like that. He said, with whiskers like a rat compared to beans you whack, and your man stabbed on and made you take the blame, your ass from hanging the jazz, the big, the herb, the Eminem merch on your own shit. With whiskers like a rat compared to beans you whack. So Nas peeped that when he met Jay-Z. Ain't got a beard, ain't got a mustache, just whiskers. But I'm gonna leave that alone. Ain't nothing like the light-skinned girl at the party. The rest of y'all just gonna have to fall back. Well, at least that's how Jay-Z felt about it. Kelly Rowland sitting by herself, Brandy sitting up in her room, while Beyonce done stole the show. I say my name, Beyonce, motherfucker, yeah. When no one is around you, no one will crown you. Ain't no fun and games. Say my name, Beyonce, hey. I wake up screaming her name sometimes. I ain't never even met her ass. Imagine what he going through. Okay, we got to get back to Jag. Listen.
Easily debunked.
So here we go. We got 340 votes. It's not a lot. But it's a decent baseline. It got 85 likes.
Come on, Auntie.
Got 34 comments. So it says here, has Jay-Z taken it?
She got Candy Crush on her phone. Man, get that lady off the screen, man. Got me playing games with somebody's auntie. Either she gonna get on the bus or go to Walmart or quit trying to entertain us with this bullshit, man. We gonna get back to Jag. Cause she doing too much right now. Y'all seen her sipping on that Alizé and that clapback from the liquor store. So we gonna move on. We gonna circle back to Jag, but for right now, y'all.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, civil K. TV of a temp and losing the love.
Space now where it's just like almost like consequence is not thought about enough. So everything is so instant. That took a lot out of me. I was angry. I haven't been that angry in a long time. Uncontrollable anger. Like you don't put that on someone. Like that's the thing that you better be super sure. It used to be like that. Like you have to be super.
The brat just trying not to catch a charge. Cause she wilded out in them clubs and them BMF days, man. When that Bone Crusher was on the radio, she did some that she regretted. Look. She was trying to turn So-So Def into So-So Def Row back in the day. She had to prove to them bitches that she wasn't no punk. It was too many bad bitches in the club that night. Like, I'm harder than all these niggas in here. You need to fuck with your girl. Like, yeah, whatever. I do the time until it was time to do the time. Like, what my big booty ass gonna do in jail? They was waiting for the brat to get up in there. Brat at tat with all that back. Booty in the shower in the female prison. That would have been too much for the brat. They'd be like, damn, what you doing, girl, with all that? She would have shocked the whole prison system. They would have had to start letting niggas out of jail if Brat would have went to jail. She come in there looking like Boom Boom Belinda. Ain't nothing funny about that, honey. She a bad chick when she want to. And maybe that's why she downplayed it, because she didn't want to be taken advantage of. She from Chicago. When you bad like that and you don't want to be taken advantage of, you might want to pull out a stick to let them dudes know you ain't the game to be played. I never let a man take advantage of me because I'm beautiful. Matter of fact, turn your ass around, boy. You would have thought the brat was Queen Latifah if I ain't tell you it was the brat. So damn pretty, they don't want to be taken advantage of. It's a lot of women out there like that. A lot of y'all men out there wish y'all could, wish you would. And a lot of men have, as far as I heard, allegedly. But I say all this to say that the brat is holding it down in her life right now. You know, she ain't trying to catch another charge. So she do the radios. She relevant. She legendary as hell. And y'all need to listen to what she had to say about Jay-Z.
For sure, before you put those kind of things on a person.
I absolutely agree with him.
Killing me with that music.
And they just go. Here's what she had to say on the recent.
I ain't gonna be able to do it with that music. Look.
Wholeheartedly that she's your father.
I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong?
Do you believe wholeheartedly that she's your father?
I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong? Like it's not far as a proving me wrong thing. It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like
it's in your DNA, son. We looking dead at you, brother. We see it for what it is, man. The mannerisms, the cadence, he can't help it. Jigga Man. It's in his blood, man. We could see it. And he just so happened to be from Philadelphia. Jay-Z is in debt to the city of Philadelphia at this point. There's so much that he's done to the city of Philadelphia. I don't know how this concert is going to turn out. I hope it's not the end of the movie for Hov, because that would be crazy if it was. And I ain't praying for it to happen or nothing, or even I don't want nothing to happen to my brother, man. But by the way it's playing out, and he about to be doing this grand tour, and the Roots and Erykah Badu gonna be there, somebody probably put the Mojo Wojo on his ass and he don't even know it. It could have been Jaguar Wright. All of the synchronicities of this is just, I don't know. He probably need to cancel the tour and get out of town for real. The Roots. This some Astro World shit for Jay-Z. It might be the biggest prank of his life. Can I get a pop, 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 pop? Oh, get low, get low. Oh, no. Oh, not my baby. Not my baby. Hov in the hot pop. Man, I hope not. Somebody talking about Charlie Kirk. Man, rest in peace. We never want to see nothing like that. But his son, he eager. You could see the red in his eyes. He lost his mother People calling him a fraud. He wake up every day with Jay-Z on his mind. He look in the mirror and see Jay-Z. I'm pretty sure he talk to himself all the time in the mirror. Fuck, his ancestry probably fucking with him. Hey, you don't do somebody like that. You don't leave somebody on the quest like that. At least assist the man. He just want him to take the damn test.
Do you believe wholeheartedly that Jesus is your father?
I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong? Like it's not far as a proving me wrong thing. It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth. Honestly, I can take a no. I can take, if I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot.
No, son, you ain't got nothing to be embarrassed of. Not with that nose, brother. No, that's your daddy. 1,000%. He the pappy. The mannerisms, the facial expressions, the hair, all that, man. It is what it is, bro. Damn. Somebody throw this man a bone. Do him a favor.
Seeing a lot, I could take me being embarrassed. Like this can't take nobody not saying nothing. Like, you know, it's not fair.
Damn. Cold-blooded.
I was 7. My mom had to sit down with me. I guess she thought I was old enough to know now. And she been saying, Sean Carter, that's what she was calling him at first before she was calling him Jay-Z. And I really didn't know who that was because I was young and, you know, had my little brother and I really wasn't worrying about it. She was saying it a lot, but I really...
Oh, man, she waited until he got old enough to where he could probably understand what was going on. She waited for him to mature a little bit to, you know, so she put it out there to him so he would at least know. Because I'm pretty sure he was asking. A lot of young boys that don't know their father and they out there in the store with their mother, they walk up to random men talking about daddy, daddy. It happened to me a couple of times. And I'm looking like, lady, can you come get your son? Because I don't want to be rude or nothing like that. But that's what happens. They be looking. They got mom on deck, so they looking like, okay, well, where my man's at? Where my old man? Where I get the family jewels? Where my papa? They be looking all night, all day, up all night, tossing and turning. Like, where the fuck he at? So she knew her son was eager. He was interested. He was ready to know. And she was looking at his head, looking at his nose, like, yup, that's him. Every time Jay-Z come on the radio, or she see the music video, like, yeah, that's he. My son did the same thing the other day. It's funny you made that song because my son asked me a question about some shit like that. This your damn son. So when he turned 7, the rightful age of 7, looking after his little brother, she pulled him to the side. I'm pretty sure she was trembling and stuff like, wow, you ain't gonna believe this, but you hit the lottery, little nigga. If she a ghetto mom. She probably ain't explained it to him with a beer in her hand. Or maybe she did. Rest in peace. Probably lit up the blunt on his ass and blew the smoke in his face and told him about his daddy being Jay-Z. They probably pulled out the Monopoly board and started plotting on his ass that same night. Hey, we'll know. He know, but we don't know.
This was going along with the person I was just seeing, like the person I looked at who was taking care of me at that time. I really wasn't really trying to understand what my mom was talking about, but she constantly put it in my head like, son, it's not your father, and I really want you to know it is. This person is your father, and I just want you to know. And she continued to tell me that over the years and over the years and over the years, even till I was grown.
Hold on, so when she got mad at his dad, or the person he was thinking she was claiming was his dad, whenever he was talking shit, want to put his hands on somebody, want to beat the kids and talk crazy about the kids. The boy stupid, the boy retarded. Oh, I can't stand them kids. That's when she pulled her son to the side. And guess what? Jay-Z's your daddy. Yup, you look just like anybody ever told. My son looked just like that man. I know females that look dead on Jay-Z. It was a chick named Jasmine. Looked just like Jigga Man, but that body was unbelievable. If you can get, man, I'm talking about childbearing hips. If you could get that Jay-Z out your head, you would definitely wife her up. But that's Negro here, no doubt. He ain't the only person that got that nose. It's a nigga working at Subway looking just like that, and he got dirty fingernails making your sandwich. You could see the dirty fingernails through the glove while he putting the tomatoes and onions on your Subway sandwich. In Philadelphia right now looking just like that. It's a whole bunch of girls that look like Jay-Z, and that's strange. Hold on, we got to switch this up a little bit because this is too sad with his son talking about he need his daddy wearing them baby pinks and them baby blues. He need a hug. Look.
Rockefeller. What is it? You said you was a silent partner in Rockefeller. What does a silent partner mean? What does that look like? Was you giving money to the late? What
a silent partner look like?
Yeah.
A silent partner look like, what you need, Dame? Dame said, yo, fuck with me. I need your help. Fuck with me and help us build this over here. Word? You need my help? All right. Y'all, I need y'all to focus over here for a minute, man. My people's, focus over here.
So D Haven was a boss on a block back in the day. In his day, he was a young dude getting money out there, and he was really knocking people's heads loose with them gold chains looking like a young Mike Tyson and everything. He was giving orders. He was sunning them dudes. And a lot of times them OGs, they be very strange, curious characters in order to have that much control over their minions. Y'all know what I'm getting at. Matter of fact, let me show y'all what I'm talking about real quick. It's only gonna take a second, man. Let me pull this up. What was that movie? No, that's not what it was called. It was called, turn that music off. There you go. There you go. This movie said it all. This explained to me what an OG is. You could take it all the way back to Africa with this. Y'all see them little boys in Rwanda? They be shooting up whole villages and shit. They'll take out a whole tribe because they OG says so. They convince them boys to do all types of things, kill their own family. They be out there murdering like mad men as young boys. There's nothing that they can't get them little boys to do. Come to find out, Idris Elba he was like Diddy with them boys, extra baby oil. And they let you know in the movie that's what was happening to them boys, man. When I seen that, that's when it all started to make sense. While you got them knuckleheads out there following, but them OGs done did them dirty. Done came home from jail and put them boys onto the game. Now they ready to, they don't give a fuck about going, they can't wait to go to jail. They be all the way on it, man. That's why when the Young Thug trial came out, they should have called it what it was. They try and talk about it's a criminal organization in Atlanta and all this. Look. If they would have called this what it was, then that would have shed a negative light on a certain type of community. All of them boys that be killers and doing all that ruthless stuff, you might catch them in your mama dress or something like that. Oh, what's the nigga name? This boy right here, man. He gangsters, but look at him. He don't look like a threat. You figure you see him in the mall, he just trying to do a little shopping, he flamboyant or whatever the case. That be the dude that'll knock your head clean off your shoulders while you playing with him. You think shit sweet? He pull out the chopper, Swiss cheese your ass up and pull off listening to Nicki Minaj. When them OGs get to you, they gonna put you into the game. They gonna show you how it really go. So back to D Haven. with a young bubble lip Sean running around there. Shout out to Jay-Z, but that's what they used to call him allegedly. Dame Dash on the phone wanting a favor. The same way Lee Daniels. Let me show y'all, man, why we talking about it. Because since they talking about pause all the time, and I kind of talk about this often, but it blows my mind how this works. He got snaked by Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels took $2 million up out of Dame Dash. What the hell they had going on back in the day? That look on Dame's face says it all. With that hand on his shoulder, he must like it. He ain't supposed to like it. He look embarrassed. But that was his man's. The perm, the jacket, the taco meat, the glass, right up his alley. Allegedly. He eating and licking on stuff. He put his mouth on shit. What they had going on. He show up. I ain't gonna say Lenny Kravitz, and I could make a play on words with that name, but I ain't even gonna go there with it. But that was his man's. Dame Dash looking like a young Quincy Jones in the game. Got Lee Daniels. What that picture where they was leaving the club looking like they was pissy drunk. They didn't know which way they was going. Like, we're going that way. No, we're going this way. There was a duo back in on plenty of occasions, leaving them clubs pissy drunk. And Dame ain't know that Lee Daniels was just using him for he got played like a whore, allegedly. And no disrespect to Dame, but come on, man. It's not a good look. Have Cuba Gooding stick his finger in your booty junior at the party. Y'all see the way he did Diddy's keyboard, man. What's his name? Lil Rod. He was breathing all on his neck. He put his boner on his hand like he was a barber or something. He was pressed up against Lil Rod like he was giving him a lineup or something. In the studio with beer on his breath. And they got the pictures. And that was there go the picture. Like, which way is the car? It's that way. No, it's that way. We'll be back. Oh, we gotta go. Them motherfuckers look like twins. And you know what they say about couples that been together for a long time. And this is alleged allegations. These are my own zesty interpretations. It might not be nothing wrong with them. It might just be something wrong with me for seeing it this way. But they look like they was close. A alike and B alike. That's his man's. Hell, Diddy did the same thing with a lot of people. He had a type. Hold on, let me show y'all Diddy's type real quick. I know it's zesty. I know it's zesty. We're going to get back to Jaguar Wright. But y'all need to see this. Y'all got to see this, man. Because this is crazy. Okay, let's get this together. Let's get this together. All right. Diddy got it tight. Diddy's father was a light brown, slick dude, about that money, fast talking, light brown brother. That's Diddy's father, or whatever the case is. That's his guy. There's a lot of men out there that's fond of women that remind them of their mother. Here go Diddy and Wolf. Same mustache, same head, same everything, same slick demeanor. Like Big Meech. We'll get around to Big Meech. That's another one of Diddy's types. Wolf was definitely his type. That was his guy. He had the look about him that Diddy is interested in because it remind him of somebody. You remind me. He wrote that song for Mary J. Blige. Wolf had the look. Big brother, big breast, taco meat. Rest in peace to Wolf. He was in them clubs with them breasts out, hugged up on them thugs and things. Wolf is Diddy's type. Look. Hold on. Wait a minute. What I do? Did I press? Hold on, y'all. Yo, Yo, I press mute. I ain't even know that mute. I got a new keyboard. I ain't know that was the button. Okay, look. Gene Deal is Diddy's type. He looked just like Wolf. He looked just like his dad. He got the same posture, same demeanor, a big smooth brother, a big smooth brown-skinned brother. Get all of Diddy's attention. He want him to be his bodyguard, want him by his side on his Whitney Houston shit. And it gets even crazier. Look. Suge Knight also got that look. The same look as Gene Deal, the same look as Wolf. That's Diddy's type. So what they had going on back in the day, Tupac knew how to get them real jealous. Tupac knew how to get Diddy jealous. Tupac knew that this was this man's type or whatever they had. So when it went down between Diddy and Tupac, and they was beefing and he wanted to get even with Diddy, like, that's why I got your bitch, you fat mother. He did the same thing with Biggie, went after Faith Evans, the same way he went after Suge Knight. Look. Hold on, y'all. There you go. He went and found this man out of spite for Diddy. It was a love triangle. He was in his feelings or whatever the case is. It's madness in the entertainment industry. And Snoop Dogg was in his feelings because before Tupac got to death row, I was the man. I was Suge's number one man. I was his man. I was the one making it his. I was Suge's man. And then Danny Boy came into the picture. And Snoop felt like, well, damn, I can't compete with a Tupac and a Danny Boy. But that's Negro here, no there. Back to Jag.
Advantage, or I don't think Jay-Z takes advantage. 92% say you take advantage. 8% say they think you fighting from victory, not for victory.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Boy, you need to get more bombs. We don't believe you. You need more people.
Yeah, whenever you use words like never and no one.
Well, her laughing like that, I got a feeling her potato salad slap. I don't know if she invite YouTubers over for barbecues and stuff, but I'm interested in seeing what them ribs tasting like. She probably can't miss on the barbecue pit. She got the auntie thing down pat. The braids with the wrap. The potato salad gotta slap. Just make sure you gotta check to make sure she washing her hands. I'm pretty sure she don't play them games. Jag probably get in there with that dish soap, wash them hands, get all in the nails real good and start prepping that salad. I'm interested, man. Because this got me, when you see a woman with this demeanor and how she carry herself, it's either she knows what she doing in that kitchen or she know how to make something bomb. I don't know. She might be a spaghetti specialist or something. I don't know. But I'm interested.
Wait a second. The fact that he took the chance, went on the internet and said anything after how long of being quiet shows the desperation he must be facing. God.
She said she can't read and she was going to struggle to read it or whatever. So she trying to entertain and read at the same. She hoping she get it. She freestyling off the top of the head or whatever. Shout out to Jag. She on Jay-Z's ass. I made this stream because I don't want it to be the end game for Jay-Z. It's getting real scary for him. The fandom is switching. And once the fans start to turn on you, it's pretty much downhill from there. Because if people not interested in buying what you producing, then you know, and he testing the waters with this concert. This is his way of coming back without saying I need the money. Like, yeah, it's a 30-year anniversary. That's the only reason why I'm doing the tour for the. We don't give a damn if it was 50 years or 60 years. The past is the past, bro. We don't need you. You need us. Don't make it seem like we come to celebrate you for any reason, especially at this point in American history. He was better off doing some like this during the Obama years. This ain't the time for that. It's either he gonna MAGA it out or he gonna get out there and do a tour. And he still might wind up having to MAGA it out after he do the tour. Matter of fact, it's a possibility that he gonna do this tour to gain the notoriety of the hood, double back with a mean MAGA, Beyonce, cowboy fusion, R&B classic, and then do the MAGA thing from here on out, and he'll be straight. I mean, if he had a brain, I mean, I would MAGA the fuck out of it if I had the opportunity. I'd be on here right now with on some conservative shit. For the right opportunity, I would stomach it and just MAGA that thing to death. I mean, who else you got who else in political power you can roll with that actually got some power and some leverage in any aspect of the game? See what Jay-Z going through. Floyd Mayweather about to get back out there and box. The economy is screwed. If you can't beat them, join them. Get down to lay down for real. Beanie Siegel got a food truck. That's what time it is right now in society. You can't blame a Chili from TLC for donating money. She probably ain't got to pay no taxes. Her mortgage is straight. She probably get tax cuts, breaks, gift cards, who name it. People gonna look out for who look out. Where can I donate some MAGA shit? Hey, y'all ain't gotta know. And the hell if y'all did, you ain't got the power like that. But the truth of the matter is, people do got power, especially when they're fueled by hate. And that's what's happening to Jay-Z. The people are powerless as long as they love you. And people been loving him for a long time, so he figured the people are powerless. But now that the people are starting to show hate and disdain towards him, he got to figure out a way to get some of that love back. And that's why he's doing this tour. This tour. And Jaguar Wright is on his ass. And Beanie Siegel still got a food truck, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Look.
So today I went to support Beanie Siegel's food truck, grab and roll wings and bowls.
You got them Philly bulls out there looking to see what them chicken sandwiches taste like. Is it halal food or no?
So the food truck actually was just me being antsy, because it's another business that me and my brother and my sisters is venturing off to, and we getting it built out right now. So just being antsy and couldn't wait, and so
yo, that's what it is, the food truck. Yeah, make a halal platter, put the rice and the cheese, niggas will buy the beanie burger. So those is his sisters he in the kitchen cooking with?
we're like, yo, let's grab this food truck. We're gonna just do little pop-ups during the weekend or whatever. And we did one and couldn't stop.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, that's a great problem to have. But it was stressing me.
They had you, I seen this picture of you actually behind the grill, like, you know, how involved are you? Like, did you put the menu together? How did that work out?
Yes, me and my sister Zainab actually put the menu together. I made sauces.
When he say sister, I'm figuring he talking about the sisterhood of Islam or whatever the case. Some women that he probably met in the mosque, and they took him under and made sure he was straight with the rice and the beans and everything. Sister, I ain't got no food right now. I'm hungry. Like, no problem, my brother. I'll make you a bean pie so good, make you want to slap your mama. Before you know it, they started their own little gang. Now they doing the food truck thing in the truck with they big butts, and he's scooting past, trying not to disrespect the halal.
We got something called the Bully Burger. I helped to construct that. I have a sister, my other younger sister, Her name's Lorraine. We call her Fat Baby. So the bully burger, we got sliders, and we call them Fat Babies. So
Hey, yo, Fat Baby, hand me that mayonnaise right there. And now the Philly ball, hand me that salad. I'm gonna call this after you, shorty. This the Fat Baby right here. My little sis and all that. Yeah, it's a reason why we call her Fat Baby, but we gonna save that for the buns on the burger.
it's just this a family thing. We starting just, this what we do. So the food truck.
I don't think that's his real family talk. Jag, no. Don't let him say something slick about Jaguar Wright and she have to do a rebuttal. You nasty ass. Doodle stains in your drawers, trying to fight real gangsters. What about when your drawers, your pants went down and you had on some double XL panties? Let's talk about that, Beans. You Putin ass. How y'all think he got the name Beans? She'd probably go in on Beanie Siegel if he ever got out of line with Jaguar Wright. She'll probably go up there and blow up his food truck. We seen her get arrested by the law. And they had to hold her down and pin her down. It took like 15 police officers just to try to straighten her out a little bit. Look. Hold on, get it together. Let me tell you, yo, put on that music. Let me see. Ooh, I spelt it right. I was just clacking to be clacking. I didn't know what the fuck I did. Hold on, there you go. Look. They put her in a straitjacket and then lay her in the bed to take her to the fire department to cool her the fuck off. She said, fuck your hoe. All of y'all, is the cameras rolling? Is the cameras rolling? Okay, good. Fuck all y'all. Get off of me. Get off of me. They said Gayle King put a bag on Jaguar to get her started. And when Oprah seen the momentum she had going at Jay-Z, she threw in a couple of $100 bills to get Jag started. We seen her get busy in them streets. So ain't no telling what she'd do to Beanie Siegel's food truck if she got mad. Look.
Hello? Are you looking for me, officer? Did they send you out here for me? I'm in the middle of a live broadcast. My name is Jacqueline Suzette Johnson.
She ain't got no bra on. She's sitting there in the hot tub in the hotel. They told her to get her stinking ass out the water like that. Prince Harry and Mary Markle looking out the hotel window, waiting for her to get the fuck out of there. She doing the broadcast, done spilt the weed all in the pool, head wrapped up, titties flaring all over the place.
And why are you looking for me, officer?
There's a warrant for you out of Mesquite, Texas.
There's a warrant out of Mesquite, Texas?
Yes, ma'am.
I never lived in Mesquite, Texas.
I don't know if you live there or not, but that's what the warrant's from. What's your date of birth, ma'am?
My date of birth is 5/17/1977. I've been being stalked online all day.
She was acting up at the Buc-ee's in Texas, trying to push in her jacket or whatever the case. Y'all know that big gas station? And it got all that stuff up in there. And people go just to shop. It's like a Walmart. Look, some of y'all ain't never been nowhere. So I'm gonna put y'all up on game. This gas station, truck stop, whatever you want to call it, got any and everything you could possibly imagine as far as food go. They make their own specialty, everything. People pull up to the Buc-ee's, get a big ass egg sandwich for breakfast, get you a dinner burrito, big double, whatever you trying to get. Look at her belly, man. They probably go to Buc-ee's on the regular. They got people in there working that thing harder than McDonald's. Get you a cake, man. People go there to get their eat on. Allegedly, Jaguar Wright was acting up in the Buc-ee's on her way somewhere in Texas, and they put a warrant out on her ass. Look, we don't get back to Jack. Look.
Okay, well, right now, I'm just going to advise you right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used.
Oh, by the way, hold on. They're reading me my rights.
You have the right to attorney to the court attorney will report it to you. You have the right to stop answering questions anytime you're able to process. You don't self-incriminate yourself and have an attorney present. You understand your rights.
Damn.
Put a 1 in the chat if you guys understand my rights.
He sounded like he was speaking in tongues. I think they hire prop police officers and stuff. You can do stuff like that. If you have a production going on, you can hire a team to show up to create a scene or whatever if you're trying to get some notoriety. And it might be a good investment for you. If any of this stuff was real, she would have been in an insane asylum a long time ago. How you keep going in and getting out to create more theatrics? But that's Negro here, no there. Look at this.
And over the years, even till I was grown, he never tried to contact me in any type of way. And that's all I'm asking is, like, because I honestly really want the case to be over with. Like, I've been going through, just like I said, a lot. And as I said, I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not trying to do this to make somebody seem like a bad person, a bad father. I'm not trying to make nobody seem like a bad person or nothing. I'm just really coming out here for the truth. I don't want no money or anything. I wasn't looking for none of that.
God damn, I guess that's the difference between having money and not having money. But look how the tooth cross over the tooth. He got that man mouth. His tooth crisscrossing like the tooth crisscrossing. The other teeth, they hang. It's them Takis and them damn. But the guy brush your teeth before you take the picture, money. Like, yo, let me finish my coffee before we take the picture. Matter, I'm gonna roll me another blunt. He drank the coffee and hit the Black and Mild, then took the picture. This is the aftermath of McDonald's. I know a Mickey D's smile when I see it. Got that double cheese on it. Okay, got that Big Mac attack on his breath. Again, Takis, them damn cheeses, all the cheese, man. He got a cheese-based diet, probably welfare cheese, government cheese. And I'm not talking about his teeth, because teeth are teeth. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect everybody to have the Gumby smile or this Acme smile that everybody got. People come back with perfect teeth. That's a black thing. If you weren't born in Africa, you ain't gonna have the African teeth. Everybody want that Tyrese Nigerian smile. It don't work like that for everybody. They expect you to have a return to the Mac teeth in your mouth. That's not how life works unless you was African born. And plus, when you dark like that and your teeth bright, it just add, man, it's like a fresh pair of Timberlands. It add to your outfit. You're American born on a cheese diet. Jay-Z got that. I go to the dentist on a regular diet with a pedicure and a massage at the resort type of teeth. He eat that fish, that whitening, it be cooked fresh. He look like he on a good diet. He got that, I fuck up some broccoli teeth. Or are you gonna finish your salad? Because if you don't, I will teeth. His son, he can't afford them type. He can't live like that. He wish he would get a salad. He might bite his tongue if he ate a salad. Oh, I don't know about that salad. Gave me the bubble guts, man. I'm gonna have to wash that down with a cheeseburger, you heard? I like salads, but it clamped me out so bad I had to call off the work. You know, double whoppers don't never do that to nobody.
Anything. I wasn't looking for none of that. I just want to know the truth. And if I can't go to the courts and get the truth, like, what is it really? Why you? What is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with. I work every day. I also have my own kids.
Damn, he's turned into a Caucasian. Look,
really affecting my life, and I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with. I work.
Yo, man, he ain't telling the full story sounding like that. He just broke his concentration. Who hired this kid? He might be from Hacky Sack. Wisconsin or something sounding like that. That ain't the same. He might not even be from Philly. It's a con game they running. That threw me off guard. Look.
What is it really? Why are you? What is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with. I work every day. I also have my own kids to take care of. So it's like, it's been a journey for me, and it's just like.
He call that working? Oh, he need to get, he said.
To take care of. So it's like.
He in the booth going hard with them Philly bars. They got the booth set up for him, and he got to blow. He got the rollie on reasonable doubt every time.
It's been a journey for me, and it's just like, I just got.
Where the fuck they at? They made a hookah out of a gas can. Vado, come get your son. Because he thinking he Jay-Z's son. He got Jay-Z on the t-shirt. Oh, man, this is crazy. This is what he do for work. They go in the backyard and make videos all day.
Got so much on my name right now. I never asked for money. I don't do interviews just saying, hey, Jay-Z, give me your money, or I'm coming at the Jay-Z for his money.
Jay-Z, ever since your son be here, I can't find no cheese. The baby's hungry. Where is all the cereal, Jay? He need to go home. Find him another place to stay. Where's my yogurt? Jay, where the fuck is my yogurt? He got an appetite, he not used to having things. Don't worry, I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna tell him to stay on this side of the refrigerator and don't go on that side of the refrigerator. That way, you ain't gotta worry about missing no cheese. If he bring that boy home, Beyonce gone. That's gonna be the end of their marriage. Somebody, you gotta share a room with Blue. Ain't no other rooms here. I had to downsize. They took everything from me. Got allegations out the ass. It's either go to jail with Diddy or give them half of my catalog. I ain't going to jail. Baby Blue, this is your brother, and you gonna have to share a room with him. Hey, scoot over, little sis. Next thing you know, she out there rolling dice. He got Baby Blue on the block moving packs or whatnot. 50 Cent gonna have to make another series of Power. Instead of Power, it'd be Sour, with Jay-Z and Beyonce looking miserable on the cover.
Ask for money. I don't do interviews just saying, hey, Jay-Z, give me your money, or I'm coming at the Jay-Z for his money. I never did that. I'm not that type of person. I work for everything. Next is, I'm just trying to basically make sure no other kids or nobody else in the world has to go through this. Basically, don't feel afraid to go to court and see if a person is your biological parents. So many people are scared, and this is
I'm not your father and I'm not your pops. If the kid bite me, I'm taking rabies shots. He can't go to Philly and expect the crowd not to ask, or people not to ask about Ramir, or people buying their tickets. Ramir, you going? Your father gonna be in town. He right down the street. Why you not? You live right around the corner from the arena. You know he gonna be in the building with them Philly Bulls with, and they gonna be mean mugging from the crowd. He might be standing front row in the middle of a bunch of Philly goons while Jay-Z performing. And if Jay try to do some slick and send a security guard to get him out the way, they gonna tear that motherfucker up. The whole Philadelphia gonna be throwing chairs. He playing a dangerous game. They could crisscross him bad. They got the drop on him. Why would he even take the chance? And Philly been waiting for a long time. Gilly Wallow, they already got the $1 million worth of game from Jay-Z because they felt like, hell, after all the city of Philadelphia done for him, he owe us one. And he ain't try to sue or no copyright or nothing against Gilly no, because he know it would have been a green light on his ass. Meek Mill show up. they might smash out on Meek Mill. He might get ran over in Philly trying to go to the Jay-Z concert, especially with the Diddy allegations. Them dream chasers might get chased up out the building trying to support Jay-Z at that concert. If he thinking that Meek Mill gonna hold him down, he got another thing coming. They been ready. But you know, let me pull this up real quick so we can get a better understanding of this before we move forward, man. Yeah. Philly got a whole lot of love for Meek Mill because they seen him come out the damn gutter. And you can't say that for a lot of dudes that really get it popping. You can't say that from Will Smith. When Will Smith tell his story, he got ran up out of Philadelphia. They beat that ass and he went all the way to California. His mama got scared and said, "You moving with your uncle and they live in Bel Air." They beat that ass at that basketball court one time and his mother flew him out the damn state. She did not want nothing to happen to her big Willie. Meek Mill, on the other hand, he was in them trenches, in them slums, in them goddamn programs in prison, them corrections officers exploiting his talent. He in jail as a little shorty, spitting them rhymes. Correction officer say, "Hey, come here, young man. You got a nice little 16. I know some people in the entertainment industry. Get you a record deal, man. Just do your time. I'ma hold you down. Keep spitting your bars. I'ma call my mans." The corrections officer get home. Call up Officer Ricky. Let me hear his demo tape. Send me the tape. Yeah, that boy out of Philly, he a mean motherfucker. They got a congregation, a fraternity of corrections officers that get it popping in the music industry because they see they hands on with the thugs. They know the lingo, they know the swag, they fantasize, they mesmerized by the shit. They go to work, they dreaming about being one of them gangsters. While they outside of the cage, they fantasizing about being the dude inside of the cage. Ugh. What a movie, they shut Remy Ma down for producing the movie. And I don't think, even though she named it The Biggest Boss, I don't think it was a slight at Rick Ross. I think it's a common thing in the correction system. The hip hop game is the correction system. Hip hop culture is prison culture. So it's not just Rick Ross, it's a whole bunch of them executives and them people working within the prison system to find their damn talent. A lot of them rappers been in and done linked up with people in the correction system to even get their record deals. The hip hop police or whatnot. She's just trying to tell the story, some real shit, how it really, she been in jail. She know corrections officers work in the entertainment industry. They was holding her down. Matter of fact, let me show y'all something real quick. It's only gonna take a second. Look, y'all need to see this. Hold on, look. When Remy Ma did her interview, them COs, she was still incarcerated. They took her in the conference room, got the American flag, they still had on their damn uniforms. They took it upon themselves. They got in on that pie. Like Remy, you know, podcast game popping, DJ Vlad, Officer Vlad getting it popping. They trying to get their leg up in the entertainment industry. With the criminal, they glorify the street life and they profit off of the street life. Ain't that what a corrections officer do? You go out there and do some dumb shit, and that's what give them a job. So they figure, hell, we could take this all the way to the entertainment industry, in which they've done a long time ago. So when she made the movie, she know about them rapping ass corrections officers. They spit balls to her the whole time she was in jail. Hey, Remy, wake up. Got breakfast in the hot 16 for you, baby. While she eating her breakfast, it's a sweaty corrections officer standing over here, rapping like Eminem. Today, I threw your ass in the cage. You in the rage. It's okay. You get sent away. All right. I heard your demo. Let me get some sleep. Hey, when it come to Meek Mill, and they gave him them connections, he been working the prison system for a long time. Look at this. Y'all need to see this. They had him up there like he Dr. Luther King for the thugs or working the prison reform system. Now that he's older, he want a bigger piece of the pie. Like, I've been rapping for y'all niggas for 13 years. Yeah, I know my role, but I need a bigger role. Like the chains and the rolly cool and all that, but y'all buying mansions out there in the Hamptons. I seen what Jay-Z ride, man. I ain't trying to be your rapper boy forever, man. I ain't that same little nigga that y'all gave a contract to with Rick Ross. Nigga, I'm ready to do big things. Nigga, give me a suit and a tie, man. I want to make some changes. We dream chasers. I help the next young man the same way y'all helped me when I was young, dusty, and dirty, man. All my niggas in Philly, get on with the prison system. They got it in place to where you could make an album in jail. I heard you gotta do 5 years, help you get through your time. Got a studio in there. Jay-Z, he'll buy your songs when you get out, you could write for Def Jam. Them niggas in Def Jam waiting for you to get home. Like, yo, we got the nigga Joe Budden. I heard you got them balls, man. Yo, I need you to write a song for my nigga Fab. Need you to do another song for Jay-Z. Write a couple of songs, nigga, you gonna be straight for the rest of your life. They keep them goddamn goons at them record labels because they know if them bars whack or not. You got some square in the booth trying to talk that gangster shit, and he sounding all lame. You get a real gangster up in there, it's like a scene out of Hustle and Flow. Hey, blow that shit out, man. That ain't no pimp shit. I need you to say it like this, man. Say it with your motherfucking chest, man. Next thing you know, you got a platinum hit. Cause a real gangster was in the studio that night. They would pay him to be around just so you could feed off of his swag. But that's Negro here nor there. He better not show up with Jay-Z in Philly. Cause they gonna beat that ass too. And Jaguar Wright gonna be around his neck. They trying to make him the next Dr. King before they found them pictures with him and Diddy. Like, I have a dream that everybody gonna chase their dreams in the future to be like the dream chasers. I have a dream that we not gonna be chasing women, but we gonna be chasing each other in these streets today. Like, rewind that back. He said something about chasing each other, not chasing women. I ain't chasing them type of dreams. I have a dream that everybody will have a Philly cheesesteak today. Tried to turn him into Dr. King before they found him in them Diddy files. In the hot tub splish splashing with his cheeks cooling. Y'all remember that? Hold on, y'all need to see this. It's only gonna take a second. Look, he had them cheeks cooling in the pool.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
Said, you doing it, Daddy. You deserve it, Daddy. He threw up the devil horns to let them know he with all that shit. Like, yup, we evil. Had to let that ass, his booty, ain't no telling. Man, he looked like he in pain, distress, ass blown. That boy had to cool them cheeks off. Like, damn, nigga working me all hard and all that. Got me over here sweating. I'm tired of being a little dude boy. I'm a grown man. My bones ain't the same like when I was younger. Hey, nigga, don't be pushing me so hard like that. He can't take it no more, Dad. He said, you deserve it, Daddy, because you was in there throwing that ass back. Diddy had to come out and congratulate him on that thotting he was doing up in there. I seen you, Daddy. You ain't know I was here. I was in the corner behind the curtain with the Astroglide. You deserve it, Daddy. You doing your thing out there, man. When I was your age, I was doing the same type of things for Andre Harrell. You doing it, Daddy. You working it. You gonna be on top. Clive Davis looking for you, Daddy. Clive Davis looking for Meek Mill. Where's the other boy? Is he here? I seen him. He was just freaking off. Hey, oh, he outside cooling off. If booty too hot, gotta cool it down. He's stressing. Look at this. He's scratching his head like, ooh, child. They got him out there sex working. Allegedly. Look.
Hey, what's up, King Son?
He called him princess. Look.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy.
He got his leg. Not only is he in the pool with his booty tooted up, he got his legs gapped open because to feel the burn. God damn, Meek. Y'all thought Nicki Minaj and all them female rappers be getting piped down. I don't think that's how it go. They don't want them female rappers. That's why they be so mad when their contracts don't go the way they want. You don't want me, nigga? What's wrong with me? You see my ass? You see my breast? What's the problem? Nah, forget them niggas. They act like they don't want me. I know I'm sexy. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna get married to Offset. Have me some babies, because these men, I swear they don't be checking for us. Next thing you know, they doing the WAP video, girls on girls, because them men ain't even fucking with them like that. We got to satisfy ourselves. We not what they want. Big Megan Thee Stallion, they is not checking for her like that. Jay-Z wouldn't know what to do with a Megan. He might faint. If Megan really tried, she probably tried to put it on Jay-Z and he couldn't handle it. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to take 5. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take 4. That lame ass Beyonce cool, but that lame ass Jay-Z act like he's scared of pussy. Look. She be like, what's this, Jay-Z? Like, this is a Pikachu for you. You can pull a teddy bear out his man bag for Meg. His pants look like he's saying, yes. The way he's standing, like, this my girl. I tried to give it to him. It was a hot girl summer. I tried to give it to as many of them niggas as I can while I'm still hot and while I'm young, but I could still throw it, baby. She had, man, Megan worked that tail for her summer in the hip-hop game. Boy, she hit them streets with a bang. With a big cheesy smile, with a big cheesy booty to go along with it. She's still riding the wave off of that summer. They had her with chicken sandwiches. She done thotted it out. You gotta give her props. You ain't seen a bigger thought. Tongue hanging all out, hot Cheetos. She ain't give a fuck. She got it while the getting was good. And crossed up Tory Lanez on some Oprah Winfrey, Gayle King shit. She did all that thought and it still turned out to be a victim in the end. Perfect timing. She played it like a champ. She got all the meat and some victimhood to go on top of that. That's what you call a boss, bitch. I don't think nobody did it like Megan. She was like a runaway train. She hit the ground running. Straight thotty body yada 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 yada. Booty cheese is everywhere. I hope she made $1 billion. And even if she didn't, she found the right sucker. Hold on, let me show y'all this real quick. What time is it? Okay, what time? Okay, I'm over here playing with fire. Okay, y'all got to see this real quick. Let's make this make sense. I think I spelled it right. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. I could let you see. They don't know what you do to me. She found the perfect sucker with a bag. I'm talking about how many championships? 4-time champion sucker to pay her way. Don't worry about it, babe. Money not a thing. What you want, shrimp or steak? Don't get a cheeseburger this time. Get a steak. I got it, honey. Don't worry. Money's not a problem. I got money. I made money with Steph Curry back in the day. Don't worry. I'm good. You good? You good? Okay, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it, honey. What's this talk about you being broke, huh? I didn't know that. I thought you had money. You could have told me that. You didn't have to wait until we fell in love. Tell me you didn't have any money. You don't have to be broke. I got you, babe. Come here. Let me show you something. This is $1 million. Let me show you what to do with this. Don't worry about it. I already talked to my accountant. You don't have to cry. I know it's hard. You're broke. You was expecting. They took advantage of you. That's fucked up. I'm going to see that Jay-Z guy. I'm going to talk to him when I see him, babe. Just keep looking good. Let her mess around and get fat on Clay. Y'all seen she been working out extra hard. She had to get skinny, but still thick with it to keep this man. Let her blow up. He come in the kitchen. She looking like Big Mama. He smell that damn soul food. He come downstairs. She got a rag on her head. Big booty with a gown on. Talking about her amazing grace. He gonna quit her ass. She better keep it perky for as long as she can. Let her fuck around and turn into Big Mama on Klay Thompson and see how fast he get out the damn door. She better have a gym membership for LA Fitness, all of the fitnesses. Like, what's up with this shit you're cooking? Like, look at my belly. I can't live like this. I've been drinking beers. You're turning me into Fred fucking Sanford. He fuck around, turn into a nigga for real. All his endorsements gonna be gone. OG Klay Thompson pull up on the block. He hop out the car, the waves, the curly shit gone, straight naps. He get out the car with his head looking like Kevin Durant head, cause he fell too deep for Megan Thee Stallion. He fuck around, start a record label. He out there living like Suge Knight. He better be careful with her. Draw the line, bro. That's all I got to say. Draw the line. Broccoli, carrot, asparagus. She eating so much damn asparagus, people thought she was Jennifer Hudson. Like, Jennifer, how are you? Bitch, I ain't no Jennifer Hudson. I'm Megan. Wish you would call me that, bitch. I ain't never did nothing like that to my family. Well, I did, but ain't nobody gotta know. My mama gone like her mama gone. I don't know what happened, but it wasn't right. Lying on your dead mama. Nikki dead wrong for that. But we'll talk about her in another video. On your dead mama. On your dead mama. That's how you knew Nikki was on drugs. You know she a good time. And she got a drinking problem too. Like, you sure you don't want another drink? Shit, you pour her that last drink, it's on and popping. She get the twerk. Man, he having the time of his life. He might as well go ahead and retire. She got a motor in her booty and she don't know how to cut it off. He having too much fucking fun. If he starts saying slick after every sentence, it's over for him. That means he got pimp bones in his body. If she ever break his heart, he gonna start wearing his championship rings nonstop. He gonna sleep with them bitches on. He ain't never gonna take off the ring, slick. Let me talk to you real quick. I'm Klay fucking Thompson. Come here, let me talk to you real quick. You see him on Vlad TV with a whole different demeanor. He have a little chain around his neck with a spoon on it. Let me talk to you real quick. I'm Klay fucking Thompson. I'll tell you the truth. He's the Dennis Rodman. No, he not the Dennis Rodman. He the Scottie Pippen of the Golden State Warriors. That's what he is. He's Scottie. Steph Curry, that's Jordan. So their rivalry, even though they won all them chips, he feel like he won those championships for Steph and Curry. And that's why he bitter about it. And the older he get, if Megan break his heart, he gonna tell it. He gonna spill it. He gonna go in on Draymond. He gonna tell the whole Golden State story. And he gonna be bitter about it. It all depends on how things work out with Meg. He might wind up paying her to leave him alone. That's what's gonna happen. They got a house together. You know she ain't put in on the house. He gonna have to pay her to leave him alone. He might get crisscrossed like Tory Lanez. She pull out the other foot on Klay Thompson. But that's Negro Head all day. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I got so much love for y'all. I got things I got to do. I done broke the broom trying to kill a mosquito. The mosquito was so big. I never seen a mosquito that big in my life. I wanted to deal with it one-on-one like a man. So I went back in the house. I got the broom. I swanged, I missed, and then I went ham. I would not let him get away because he would have disappeared and I wouldn't have known where to. He could have been up my shirt. He could have been in my pants. I had to kill it. And in the process, I killed the damn broom. So pray for me, man. I'm about to go get me another broom. Y'all be good out there. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel too. Everything you heard is alleged allegations, speculations for entertainment